What is going on, guys? It's MrVerry here, and I'm going to be doing the Life of Verry today. I figured I would just show you guys a couple of easy quests as well as the Naginata Quest, which is for level 40 pluses. And since my weapons aren't really enchanted properly for this, because I'm going to have to be fighting dragons and I've got energy and fire, I decided to whip out the Guardian Halberd. Soon I'm going to be doing the Dragonlance and Vampire Shield quest, solo of course, just to show you guys it. But I wanted to do a couple quests in Thias that are really old and can be done by low-level characters, and also show you guys some decent... So this is a decent free account hunting area. There's lots of orcs. It's good for low levels. And the ancient temple is located right north of Thias. And now we're going to be taking on the Bone Lords, which very easy for my character, and very easy for most people. Just play it safe, be careful around these if you are a lower level, because they can box you in with skeletons. They do a decent amount of magic damage, so yeah, you do want to take it easy. And well, but yeah, you can see the Guardian Halberd is just smashing, and these guys also, they are not immune to, or they are immune to invisibility, so you cannot go invisible on them. That's not going to work. And you need a pick. In my case, I just used my tool, and you're going to go down and see a bunch of Bone Lords. So yeah, and I can't believe that one was just out of range. And you get a life ring, so that's pretty handy. And actually, oh, I guess you get something else too. Let's see. You find a bag. Oh yeah, you get a dragon necklace too, which protects you from fire. Not really going to be too helpful for a lot of people, but you can see all the bags down here discarded, most likely. I wouldn't be surprised if there was dragon necklaces in some of them still. Wow. Okay, so there's another really small quest nearby here, and we're gonna go do that now. And it's, I believe it gives you 6 rubies, which it's, you know, decent. You might as well do it if you can. There's a couple dragons, and then we're gonna go to the Naginata Quest, which there's a possibility of Demodre spawning there. I've actually killed him there before, and yeah, but so how have you guys been? I'm glad to be back, and I've got a bunch of ideas for some upcoming videos, so no worries with that. I am going to be doing lots of videos on Adranus and Verry, and eventually Dravius again. So here's where you go, and I think there's one dragon here, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, wow, there isn't. Okay. And we'll see what kind of crazy hits we can get with the Guardian Halberd. I imagine they're going to be a little bit better. They'd be even better if it was a Dragonlance, but I haven't gotten the Dragonlance yet. So just destroying the drags real quick. And honestly, I think I maybe should have brought a destroy field, because I think you have to use that hole. Oh, okay, I did bring one. Good deal. And you see, we find 6 small rubies just to kill, and just from killing 2 dragons, so definitely worth doing. And there used to be a dragon that spawned up here, I thought. That, or someone used to rope it up. That could be it. Because I think people used to rope one up that way. They could fight them one at a time, which unfortunately you can't do that anymore. So yeah, there's not really any strong orcs on this floor. There is I think there's some berserkers, but And over there is a shortcut. But we're going to go back up, and I may pause the video for a moment because it's going to take me. You can get there to where I'm about to go in the ancient temple, but I don't know, it's a little easier to take the route I'm taking. So actually I'll just leave it on, that way you guys can see what I'm talking about and where I'm going. And yeah, the Naginata, I think it's an axe weapon. I think. Not 100% positive on that. But it's for level 40 plus, but at level 40 it would be a little bit difficult to do it. There's Dragon Lords, as I said, and dragons, and if Demo Draze is there, then you're certainly not going to be able to do it at level 40. So you can enter, the easiest way is to either go down this hole, or the one to the north where the trolls are, and the snake. And then we gotta go, I believe, let's see, yep, over here. And it's kind of weird to get there, so excuse me if it takes me a second. I don't remember the exact way, but I'm pretty sure I do. We're gonna wing it, see if we can remember. And I think you go over here, possibly, and then down. Yep, I think this is it. Yes, it is. And we see a little level 19 knight, Crystal on Rubera. Hello, Crystal on Rubera. And more rotworms. And then I'm pretty sure once we get to up here, we will be, yep, Warning Dragon Lair. Alright, I did it on my first try. How about that? So I'm going to Utora just to get that up and ready. And we're going to try to take this somewhat slow, as there's a bunch of dragons, a bunch of Dragon Lords, so. And we get the first Dragon Lord. And we're going to be taking some extra damage here, just due to the fact that I don't have a shield. So. And I want him to run the other way. We'll see if we can get him to do that. Oh, I thought that Exori would finish it for sure. Alright, so we finish him off. And now we're on to the dragons. And when you actually get to the Naginata, I think there's, and I know I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but oh well. I think there's 2 Dragon Lords when you go down the hole, if I'm not mistaken. But we're about to find out for sure, one way or the other. And we'll pick up that strange helmet. We got a little extra cap, and yeah, if you are a freemium, you know, free account, and you want to hunt dragons, this is actually not a bad spot if you're not a really high level. If you do come to this spot and you find it to be too slow, I would suggest going to Fibula. So, another dragon hatchling, and look at that. The way we have him, he can't even wave us, so that's kind of handy. And another dragon. Doing some pretty decent damage with this Guardian Halberd. Aw, thought we got a dragon shield at first. That would have been nice, right? But we'll pick up the crossbow because we can sell it. And it looks like someone already opened it, because normally there's a, oh no, you gotta go down, that's right. Okay, I remember now. And there's a couple Dragon Lord hatchlings over there, it looks like, which we'll go take them out when we come back up. Yep, someone has already opened it, it would appear. And we'll take on the Dragon Lord. Not a problem. Nice Exori Min. Pretty good damage there. And he's almost down. And we finish him off. So if you don't rush in, it looks like you can get them separated, because I think there's a second one here. No, there isn't? Okay, cool. So we get the Naginata, which it's a two-handed weapon for players level 25 or higher. And I think it's only worth like 2k or something, but I don't know. It's a cool quest still. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you guys how you actually open it, which you have to hit a rock with a pick, or you know, you can use like a sneaky stab or a whacking drill or a fate. Any of the tools work. So when you do try to do it, if you're like, wow, why isn't the hold there like it was for me? That's why. And it's really simple. I'm sure you'll figure it out, especially with what I just told you. But we're going to clear the rest of this cave, and I'm going to end the video. And next up on the list is, I'm thinking about doing I was thinking about doing a couple of cool videos. Like, I wanted to do 10 interesting things about myself, which if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. If not, let me know as well, because that would take a decent amount of time and that would be a vlog. But it seemed like something fun to do and something a little different. And also, I plan on doing the blood herb quest, which blood herbs are pretty nice decoration, and they can be, you don't have to necessarily use them for that, but I think they're really cool decoration, so that's what I use them for. We're going to throw the dragon necklace away, put our PME back on, and yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment on this video with any feedback you may have for me, and if you haven't already and you enjoy the content I produce, subscribe to my channel. Once again, thanks for watching, guys.